So, have you ever really stopped to think about what came before the beginning? And I don't just mean before us, I mean before the mountains, before the stars, before there was even light. Well, the ancient Greeks, they had an answer for that. And it's a story that starts in a place that's, well, almost beyond our imagination. So today, let's explore just how they believed our entire world was born from chaos. I mean, it's maybe the most fundamental question you can even ask, right? And we're lucky, because the ancient Greek poet Hesiod, he actually gave us his answer in this incredible epic poem called the Theogony. And his story, well, it doesn't start with a big bang or some huge explosion. No, it starts with something much quieter, a vast, silent emptiness. So, okay, let's just try to wrap our heads around this. Imagine a state of being before existence, at least existence as we know it. We're talking before the gods, before the earth, before there was even an up or a down. This is what the Greeks believed was the absolute starting point for everything. A single primordial state where all of reality was just waiting to happen. And the word they had for this state was chaos. Now, when we hear chaos today, we immediately think of, total disorder, a complete mess. But for the ancient Greeks, it was almost the opposite of that. Chaos wasn't a mess. It was a vast, dark, empty chasm. Think of it like an emptiness that held all the potential for everything that was about to come. And Hesiod's poem is really, really clear on this. He says, "Verily at the first, chaos came to be." And that phrasing is so important because it means chaos wasn't created by some other being. It didn't have a maker. It just was. It's the absolute eternal ground zero for the entire cosmic story. Okay, so from this incredible void, the very first things start to, well, separate, emerge. Out of chaos, you get Erebus, which is this deep primordial darkness, and Nyx, who is night itself. But then, and I love this part, from their union, from all that darkness, their complete opposites are born. You get Aether, the bright, shining upper air, and Hemera, the day. It's this beautiful, perfect symmetry right at the start. All right, so we've got light and dark established. The next event is absolutely massive. It's a real game changer. Suddenly, three incredible foundational powers just appear out of nowhere, and they become the very pillars of this brand new cosmos. And yeah, that's the key thing here. These three immense powers, they don't have parents. They aren't born from anyone. They just emerge, almost like they had to. They were cosmic necessities, and they are Gaia, the earth, Tartarus, the great abyss, and Eros, the force of desire. It's like the universe itself knew it couldn't exist without them. So let's start with the first, and you could argue, the most important one, Gaia, the earth. Hesiod calls her broad-bosomed, which is this wonderful way of saying she's this wide, stable, and nurturing foundation for absolutely everything to come. She's not just dirt and rock, she is the ground of being, the literal stage where all the myths are about to unfold. Next up, we have Tartarus, the abyss. And listen, this isn't just some spooky pit, it's a fundamental cosmic pole. It's described as this unimaginably deep chasm that basically invents the whole concept of down. It gives the new universe a sense of scale, of depth, and of consequence. And finally, there's Eros. Okay, right now I need you to completely forget the image of a chubby little baby with a bow and arrow. That's not who we're talking about. This is the primordial Eros. He's a raw cosmic force, the principle of desire and creation itself. You can think of him as the engine of the universe, the fundamental drive that's going to make everything want to connect, to create, and to bring forth new life. So, all the fundamental pieces are now on the board, right? We have the earth, we have the abyss below, and we have this driving force of creative love. And this is where Gaia takes center stage and begins the first real act of creation. And the truly amazing part, she does it all by herself. The way she does this is through a process the Greeks called parthenogenesis, which is basically a virgin birth. All on her own, from her own being, she first brings forth Oranos, the heavens, a starry sky that's her perfect equal, made to cover her completely. Next, she gives birth to the Aurea, the mountains, which give her flat surface these beautiful, graceful contours. And finally, she creates Pontus, the vast, wild, untamed sea. I mean, just stop and think about the sheer power of that for a moment. With no partner, no help whatsoever, Gaia single-handedly populates the entire cosmos with its most fundamental features. She is, without a doubt, the ultimate self-sufficient life-giving force.
And just like that, with that incredible act of solo creation, the primordial phase is done. It's complete. The physical world, as the ancient Greeks understood it, is now fully formed. It's a grand, beautiful stage, and it's just waiting for the actors to show up.
So let's do a quick recap of the final cosmic layout, right? You've got Oranos, the heavens, way up above. You have Gaia, the earth, as the solid foundation in the middle. Far, far below that is the abyss of Tartarus. The world now has texture with its mountains and seas, and the whole system is powered, you could say, by the creative energy of Eros. So we've gone from a formless, empty void to a complete, structured, and ordered cosmos. The physical universe was complete. The world was built, but this wasn't the end, not even close. It was really just the end of the beginning. Because the real drama, the story of the gods themselves, well, that had only just begun. And that leaves us with one huge, tantalizing question, doesn't it? The stage is perfectly set, but it's empty. So, who are the players going to be? Who will be the first beings to walk this new world? Well, let me tell you, the children of earth and sky are on their way, and with them comes an age of power, of rebellion, and of conflict that is going to shape everything forever.